This week on NBA 2K TV.
It's Game 4 of the Eastern Conference. We are nearly... Well, terrific attitude. It makes him very tough to handle. David, thank you. Now the starting group for Baltimore. Siakam is out there with Marjanovic. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Wiggins in at the 2 guard. And for the Bobcats, they've got Julius Randle, DeMarcus Cousins out there with J.R. Smith. Then there's Towns. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Smith, no luck. And here's DeRozan. Pass to Rose. Now Wiggins. Baltimore moving that ball around. Here's DeRozan. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Oh, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Smith, the pass to Cousins. Outside, Towns. Back to Cousins. Shot clock at 5. From the arc. Kept alive. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Now here's Marjanovic. Here's DeRozan. Second chance shot. Marjanovic, no good. Charlotte's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Cousins. Smith outside. And the foul on Rose. That's his first foul. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Randle passes to Cousins. Bounce pass Smith. 5 to shoot. Launches it. And there's Cousins. That's good on the assist by Towns.
And Cousins is such an assured shooter. He definitely has a score-first mentality as soon as he gets the rock.
And DeRozan kicks to Marjanovic. Wiggins against Smith. And it's Wiggins missing. Bobcats have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Towns. Over DeRozan. Again, the Bobcats score.
And from day one, Towns has been one of the NBA's top post players. A versatile, well-rounded game on the low block. It doesn't hurt that he can step outside and knock down the jumper either.
Here's DeRozan after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. And the basket by DeRozan.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now, here is Smith. 1:12 left to play in the first. And there's the pass to Towns. Over Wiggins. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And already a leader at such a young age, Towns' teammates look to him to anchor them on both ends, and he has not disappointed.
Now, here's Siakam. Outside Rose. Count it.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, that's something that they scouted him coming into tonight. They know he can make this shot. That's a poor effort defensively.
Here's Cousins following the score by Derrick Rose. Ayton kicks to Smith. At the elbow, it's Cousins. Ayton trying to break free. No good from Cousins. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Barons. Trailing by 4. Rose, that's good.
And you love to see Rose aggressively looking to score on the inside.
Passes it to Towns from the baseline. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. That It's 7 points for Karl Anthony Towns. That one doesn't drop. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Bobcats up by 4. And the second quarter. And let's listen to Pascal Siakam talking about the work.
You come in every day. Guys in the gym.
And Greg, when everyone is working hard, it builds a chemistry.
And a culture. Kevin, winning teams all have it. It's not enough to be here. You want to win.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And from what we've been watching here, guys, with the Bobcats, what do you two see?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Bobcats. Randall out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Smith. Then there's Ayton. And it's Cousins in at the point. Wiggins passes to Marjanovic. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's DeRozan. Pass to Marjanovic. Baltimore moving that ball around. 6 to shoot. Back to Rose. From outside the arc, drills the three-pointer. Rose has got 7 points in the game.
And Rose has shown himself capable of knocking down that three when he's got some daylight.
Here's Randall. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Siakam. Bobcats shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. Both free throws good from Randall.
And we've seen Randall flourish with more responsibility. He's in his prime and playing his best ball right now.
Pass to Marjanovic. Right side Rose. Second shot opportunity. Here's Marjanovic. And the rejection by Towns. Wiggins against Smith. Baltimore needs to get off a shot here. Siakam misses.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Randall dishes to Cousins. Smith for 3. But they'll get another chance. Ayton. Good D by Siakam. Baltimore trails by 5. On the wing, Wiggins. Cousins against Rose. Wiggins outside with the teardrop and the rejection by Towns. Cousins the pass to Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Amazing floor awareness from Cousins, skilled at spotting the open man.
Timeout is called, first of the game for Baltimore. Karl Anthony Towns with a strong contribution so far in this one.
There should only be one thing they're talking about in this timeout, trying to deny him the ball in the paint before he does any more damage.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And the pass to Rose. And here's Wiggins. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Baltimore shooting their first free throws of this. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Charlotte leading by 6. Randall down low, covered by Wiggins. Count that one.
Let the big man eat. Give it to Randall there, and he's locked in on scoring.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half. DeRozan against Towns. Pulls up on the wing. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Smith the pass to Towns. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Towns has got the lead up to 10 now for Charlotte.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Marjanovic kicks to Rose. And the shot is good. Rose has got 5 points in the quarter.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Cousins, the pass to Ayton. Jacks up a three. And Karl-Anthony Towns, good for 3. Towns has got 16.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Taking a look at Charlotte, trailing 2-1 in the series. They've come out with... And that wraps up the...
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. Karl-Anthony Towns has been sensational.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Proving once again why he's considered a clutch talent in this league, rising to the occasion.
On the floor for Baltimore, we've got DeRozan. Marjanovic is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Rose in at the point. And so Cousins will bring it up for the Bobcats. It's stolen by Rose. And the rejection by Cousins.
Are using great defensive instincts. Cousins will swat anyone's shot away. He's relentless.
Cousins against Rose. Clock at 6. Shoots over Cousins. Towns against Rose. And that one, good. And that's 18 points for Karl-Anthony Towns.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Cousins against Rose. Wiggins from outside. Drills it from outside.
And that's the role they want for Rose. Getting guys going through his passing, especially when he can find them in rhythm.
And there's DeMarcus Cousins on the assist by Smith. Cousins has got 5.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside DeRozan. Shoots over Towns. Here's Marjanovic. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass. Getting it done.
There's that passion of his, battling with every ounce of energy he has.
Cousins against Rose. Outside, Towns. Passes it to Ayton. Back to Cousins. Towns kicks to Smith. Siakam pulls it in.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, not everyone has Steph Curry shooting ability. I'd be surprised. I'd be hurt if he tries another one like that again.
For Charlotte, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. First one falls for him. He hits both from the strike.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on the stroke.
Out to DeRozan. Baltimore moving that ball around. Wiggins surveying the floor. From deep. He's off on that one. And it's the Bobcats taking it the other way. Here's Cousins. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Cousins has got the lead up to 12 now for Charlotte.
Oh, the body control of Cousins. Knows how to get hit and still finish off the shot.
Pass to Wiggins. Fires the three. They get the rebound. Tries yet again. And the rejection by Towns. And it's out of bounds. The Barons able to retain possession here. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Siakam passes to Rose. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Bobcats leading by 12. Cousins with it. 7 points in the game. Pass to Smith. Beyond the arc. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He'll be happy that they're in front. He knows better than anyone else that he's still without a bucket, and he won't be happy with that.
Here's DeRozan. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Randall's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get any smaller.
Cousins, the pass to Towns. Bounce pass from Randall. Kicks it to Towns. And the rejection by Marjanovic. And out of bounds as Baltimore gains possession. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Bobcats leading by 12. Andre Ayton out there with Randall. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Towns. And it's Smith in at the 2 spot. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
The big body, the way Randall moves, draws a lot of fire.
And he makes the first. No good on the second free throw. Baltimore trails by 13. And there's the feed to DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Cousins, the pass to Towns. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the left side wing. Rose passes to Marjanovic. Now Rose, 5 on the clock. Wiggins from outside. Tries again. Count it. And the Bobcat lead has been cut to just 9 on the basket from Marjanovic.
Toughness and energy on the boards, and an easy putback to show for it.
Smith against Wiggins. Outside, Towns. Fires from 14. A putback. Randall on the follow. And the Bobcats lead by 11.
Ooh, this is what makes Randall so special. His ferocity on the boards is admirable.
Towns against DeRozan. Shoots over Towns. And Baltimore again with the bucket.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Cousins against Rose. And they double up Cousins. Right side Towns. Charlotte needs to get a shot. The pass to Ayton. Baltimore with the rebound.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
DeRozan against Smith. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. .132 left in the fourth quarter. Rose finds Marjanovic. to 5 on the shot clock. DeRozan with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Count it, and the Bobcat lead has been cut down now to just 6 on the basket from DeMar DeRozan.
And you want to talk about high-volume scores. Just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
Towns with the bucket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence.
And DeRozan, here we go, and the rejection by Towns. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Here's DeRozan. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for the Bobcats. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And this is what guys play for. And when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Fultz. So no problem for Charlotte as they get David. Thank you as always. Well, that'll do it for now.